here's how you,
Even me?
yes, even you can make awesome Minecraft thumbnails. Okay, first thing you want to do is come over to Modrinth right here and just go to Discover Mods. This mod is called NPC Studio. Just open that, download, and this is for the newest version of the mod. If you already know how to install mods, skip to this timestamp on the screen right here, but if you don't, stick with me. First, you want to do download, select the newest version, select Fabric right here. Head on over to fabricmc.net. I will have a link in the description for all these. Just click download and then download installer universal.jar here. Go ahead and open the jar up and it should bring an installer on your screen that looks like this. And our mod is for version 1.21.11, so we want to install 1.21.11. And make sure that's the right path to your Minecraft launcher and click install and make sure create profile is checked. Now it's done. So now you should be able to close and open the Minecraft launcher. Also, I forgot to mention you need a Fabric API. Just download the same version you got for your mod 1.21.11 and just drag that in there. And now just launch your game and it should be working all good. And just go into your creative inventory and click this little arrow right here. You can grab the NPC one. That's what we're going to be using today. So once you found where you actually want to make your thumbnail, I've chosen the end. I am going to right click with the NPC one and you see you have an NPC here. And here's a quick overview. You can change the skin. You can choose one of your skins if you want. You just gotta drag and drop your skin files, or you could choose one of the official skins. There's cloaks. You can have any of the cloaks. I'm gonna just do the Enderman cloak. And you could choose your animations running. You can change all the frames and all that. And you could also add armor, all that stuff. Change the rotation of your character by however much. Just play around and get familiar with all this stuff. Now, if you want to undo something, say I flip this guy 180 degrees, press Ctrl Z and it'll undo it. Now, to actually begin posing them, you need to go to the pose section over here. Click the model and then any of these things you can click on and pose. You can also just click on the character itself. I'm going to begin pose it. Now, I'm just going to pose it real quick for the thumbnail.
A few moments later.
Okay, now I think I've posed the first model I'm going to use. Now I'm just going to add a second model behind it that will actually be the Ender Dragon.
More moments later.
Okay, now once you have your actual characters posed, right click with the wand, go to camera, and click add camera. Now, once you right click on the camera, actually select it, you can click view right here. And all these controls here at the bottom is how you will move around your camera and pose it into the way you want it to. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Now to exit it, just press H. Now you got your little camera position right there. I am going to go to World, NPC Bright. This will just make the NPCs a lot brighter for them to be more seen easily. Now, this might be all you want to do. I wouldn't use this as a thumbnail, but if you think this is fine, this can be your thumbnail. Now, I'm going to go and add some shaders. If you don't know how to install shaders, I'll leave a link in the description to a nice tutorial. Basically, all you want to do is just configure your shaders until you get... Okay, I've got a good thumbnail right here. Now I'm just going to press F1 and F2 so I can have a screenshot. F1 to hide the UI and F2 to take the screenshot. And I'm going to use Photopea, which is what I use to make my thumbnails. And just select new project, YouTube thumbnail, and create. Now all you need to do is get your screenshot into Photopea. If you don't know where your screenshots are, I will pop up a photo on screen on where to find them. Also, here's a quick rundown of the controls. Hold down space and you can drag with left mouse to move around. You can hold down Control and press the plus or minus keys to zoom in or out. Now, once you actually have your image, the first thing I like to do in making thumbnails is right click this right here, this little weird looking shape, and click polygonal lasso select. Then I like to outline the main subject, which is the Steve and Ender Dragon model. Once you've outlined everything, you just want to press Control C and Control V to paste. Now you have the actual layer, just these two things. Now first, let's go to image adjustments and vibrance. Just up the vibrance on these. Maybe not that much. Just get them to stand out a little bit. Adjustments, brightness and contrast. Brighten them a little bit. Now, if you wanted to have the thing's eyeballs glow, which my shader pack has already done, just select the brush tool, go up to here, set the hardness to as low as it can go, lower the opacity to about 35%, depending on how strong you want your glow to look. Select the color of the glow, and just, there you go. And that will give you an alright glow. I'm not going to use it because my shader pack's already done it. But now that you have this, let's go to layer style. You can add a drop shadow. I'm not going to have a drop shadow. I'm just going to add a stroke and change the color to probably white and change the opacity to about 5% just to have a little contrast in between. Now I'm going to add a new layer right here, and just to add some more definition, make sure the layer is above your background. Just to add some more definition, I will be adding this black dark spot right here. You might be thinking, this looks bad. Go to opacity on the layer and lower it a little bit. This will just give a bit more contrast to your background. I am going to have it a little bit lower down. This will just give a little bit more contrast to your character. Now, you have an alright thumbnail right here. Now, there are many more things you can do. You can right-click this lollipop looking thing, and you can use the dodge tool and the burn tool for shading and lightening. The burn tool is for shading, and the dodge tool is for lighting. I also think you should set the hardness to 0 when you're working with it, or else you're going to have a very not good looking thing. But now you have your base thumbnail done. You can go over to font space, search for whatever font you want. I'm just going to go with a Minecraft font. Set the color to, let's just do white, Minecraft 10. I'm going to write the text that I want to use. If you need to see better, just change the color of the text and make sure to make it as big as you possibly can without it fading right here, so you can have like the highest quality. I'm gonna do white, right click, copy image, and just bring it on over to Photopea, add a new layer, paste it in. Now you have your text, and you can move it to wherever you want. And you want to go to layer style, drop shadow, if you want to drop shadow. Layer style, like go to layer and then layer style, and this will be where a lot of your settings are. Just play around in here until you find something that you like. Now that you have all your layers configured to how you want to, I'm going to go to my background layer here and click filter, blur, and click Gaussian blur, and you can add a little blur to the background just to have some more contrast to the main characters. You can copy my settings on layer 1 if you want. I will go to the layer style, show you all that. I have a bevel and emboss right here. You can copy those settings. I have a stroke right here. Copy these if you want. And here's my inner glow. I encourage you to keep configuring it to your unique style, but for me, I think I am done. Now that I have my thumbnail done here, just make sure, zoom out and make sure it looks good on like mobile devices, because those are going to be a lot smaller screens and they might not be able to see as many details as easy. And then stuff like TVs, you'll probably be able to see a lot more. Now, once you're done with your thumbnail, click File in the top right or top left here, export as PNG, save, just name your file, save your file, and that is it. You're done with your thumbnail. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Editing videos kind of takes a long time, so I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribed and